YTPC. Ford Smoking Pipes here. Well, it's Tuesday. We made her into work. Slipping and sliding. Doing a little drifting. Four-wheel drives knocked down the drifts on the backcountry roads. We took advantage of it. Seen a negative 20 degrees this morning. I don't mean wind chill, I mean straight up negative 20 degree temperature in northwest Arkansas. Hoo-wee. Talk about cold. We did suffer froze up water supply. Got the message while I was at work. On my way home, tried to take care of it. Hopefully we didn't bust the pipe. I was worried about losing the well pump. Things like that, leaving a pump running dry. Be bad business. Got out one of the little cobs today. I think that's the Pony Express. They got a couple of them long stem, long chain, short bit. Good little pipes. I enjoy them when I enjoy them. I don't always have them out. Got a little bit of that Hearth and Homes chestnut in it. A little semi-sweet Latakia business going on. Well, I was driving home and it occurred to me it's 19 degrees. I'm watching some snow melt. It's mainly because the clouds have broke for a little bit and we got sun. Of course, it probably has a little bit to do with some of the chemical they put on the road too, so I guarantee you none of it's melting off of the grass. Or at least not enough, I'd notice. Would be the calm before the storm, though. They tell me there's another round coming tonight. If I can get one more light out of this thing. I can blow ash out of it, that's for sure. Well, it was a weird day at work. Not too many people showed up. Machines are acting all sorts of stupid. Dadgum cold. Too cold to be running. Grease in them was stiff. Of course, they got them wired with sensors, so the dadgum machine knows if it needs to fart and it tells you about it. Metaphorically speaking, of course. So needless to say, the one or two machines that we had enough people to run didn't really want to run. To make matters worse, gas company called, really wanted to shut the gas off to the place. But the big boss talked them into letting us keep low fire on the boiler so the pipes wouldn't freeze. And so we could have heat, some source of heat for the building. It wasn't much. 500 horsepower boiler, which is a real pain in the backside during the summer because, of course, the machines that use steam would be running full force, venting steam. And today, without enough help and Of course, then the gas company doing their business, they weren't venting steam. So the boiler was on low fire and just sitting there idling. You know, I've endured some really cold weather before, especially when I lived up in Kansas City. I don't ever remember the power companies wanting to cycle blackouts because of that. Don't mean they didn't. It's just, I don't remember that. Leaves you something to think about, that's for sure. Yeah, there was a slick spot. Nice place to put it too, on the side of a bluff. River ravine right below me here. Either go into the bluff or you go into the river. If I still had the other dash mount for the phone, I'd be pointing you that way so you can see how pretty it is. Or how treacherous it is, depending on your frame of mind. I don't know. I seen an advertisement the other day for doing voiceovers. Beef. What's for dinner? You'd be doggone sure if Ford could figure out how to make $1 at it, I'd do it. I'd hang up my tool belt and just talk into a microphone. They could paint pretty pictures, just use my voice. Well, I suppose you gotta try something like that before you're any good at it. Chances are I'll never get around to trying it. That's alright. I've had a pretty good life. I'd act like Popeye blowing steam out of my stack. Yeah, gotta move over. Well, you good old boys talked to me about the Parawood pipes, about them getting hot. That was the guy that, I think that was the first time he ever commented on my page. I don't remember his channel handling that off that much. What I have to say about that is, yes, if you find the right tobacco and you pull an old bird and shoot on it hard enough, you can make them hot. At Amigo 51 or Mr. Brog 51 Amigo, however you want to say it. If I put the right blend in it, pound on it real hard, it has a spot right at the back above the stem where it gets warm. But it's never gotten so warm that I can't hang on to it. And not that my fingers are tougher than nails. They are calloused, but I've had a few pipes that I did not want to hang on to while smoking. And those pear pipes are not one of them. They're thick walls. They are short stemmed. The hazard to a short stem pipe is if you're pounding on it real hard or chooching on it hard, as the old bird would say. Or my buddy Chris. Get to chooching on it hard, means you're going to get some hot smoke coming out of it. You can end up with a little tongue bite or burn. Or you get out the wind like old Ford does. But other than that, those Mr. Brogs don't don't get hot. Not for me. And the last ones, the 51s and the 53s come in a 9mm capability. Not that I use it all the time. I have put Savinelli's balsa wood in them whenever I'm suffering from tongue bite or something. Anytime that I try to answer those messages back and forth on the comments, but sometimes somebody will send me a message that I'd rather talk about than type. So that's my point of view. Take it for what it's worth. Maybe they're a good quality pipe for a decent price. They're not a Savinelli. They're not a Peterson. You know, but they're good, solid quality pipe. Those other pipes are well put together. They have value as a good pipe, but they also have value for their namesake, and they've earned it. Mr. Brog's earned his, at least from my point of view. I've got a couple of Dr. Graybows that some of the best smoking pipes I got. They seasoned up well. I would trade them for a way more expensive pipe for anything, because they're not worth the trade to me. To you, they might be. I believe that just like I've got two 51s, but they come from different wood stock, root stock. I think he uses pure wood root. So there's a possibility that the second one won't be as good as the first one. That's just a chance that you have to take. So far, I can tell you that the second one is just as good as the first one. It's not broke in, not completely. It don't have the mileage on it that the first one has, so it don't smoke quite the same as the first one. I was impressed enough with Amigo 51 number 1 that I wanted number 2. I've had plenty of the ideal smokes out of the 51 number 1. We're sloshing around pretty good now. I don't know why I keep trying to smoke that. I think I made it all the way down the bottom. We're gonna try again, though. Well, there's the first signs of the next snowstorm. Some dark clouds off over the mountains down here. They said it ought to hit about 7 o'clock. That's about 3.5 hours away, roughly. Maybe 4. Can't hardly see the clock right now. Bought that little old pipe over 2 years ago. Uh-oh. like we got a feller stuck on the side roads. Johnny, I'll get her going. He's out. Down here, side roads that are serious business. They're not very wide. There's usually a steep embankment involved on both sides. That's what happens when you're 16 miles south of nowhere. Well, pipe's out. I'm getting ready to turn down my dirt road. Snow dirt road. It's gonna get loud, so YTPC, y'all be safe out there. Old Ford signing out.